Hello viewers, welcome in another episode, and according to me this will be very interesting episode because we have beautiful car in 1/18th scale made by Minichamps. I already freed it from the stand just to save time. It's BMW M1 Toleman Group Motorsport, Pro Car Series 1979, and Mr. Sittner was driver of this beautiful car. So, a little bit of history. This is BMW, but in jeans there is a lot of Lamborghini. Yes, you are not fooled by your ears. There is a lot of Lamborghini because Lamborghini was working on this car for BMW, and it wasn't first car they worked because before was BMW Turbo, which was even looking very similar to this one. Designer was no one else but Giugiaro. Sadly, Lamborghini went bankrupt while working on this car, but they built already, I think, 7 prototypes. So BMW took over and carried work, and then between 1978 and 1981 they built around, it was a little bit less than 500 if I remember correctly. It was first mid-engine BMW, and then it was quite a long gap till i8. So first maybe we will have look all around without using macro, then we will use macro to see more details, and there are some very interesting beautiful details. The weakest part is bottom. It's not terrible, but it's not as detailed as rest of the model, but still it's quite nice. So let's start with front. We have very nice headlamps. We have air ducts. Those are air ducts, and you can see those here. This is installation to cool brakes. Very interesting thing. Then we have badge, of course. Look here, you see those clips? Those aren't just decals, those are 3D elements, same as those elements. Usually we have on the decals that E and Thunderbolt, but here we have proper switches. Then there is single wiper blade, Toleman group on the upper part of windscreen. We have some vents, pop-up lights are closed. We have more interesting things here. Look, there are some clips there as well. Indicator or repeater. Very nice wheels. Those wheels are piece of art. Goodyear tires. We have those very interesting discs with a central screw holding wheel, but there are really nice details, including, look, there is code for if you need to pump tire, you can do it. So even those small details are there. There are more details behind those discs, but it's really hard to see it. And same story with rear wheel. We have good, and we can see valve there. Very nice and impressive. Mirrors, of course, are proper mirrors. It couldn't be otherwise. We have door handle, we have key mechanism, Procar 51 Sytner, even fuel cap. There is hole. They used a little bit of black paint to make it look more realistic, like something we can open with key, and it looks really nice. Then rear we have two badges. That's very BMW thing. Toleman Group. Wing looks very nice. We have rivets, we have, oh look, there's more interesting elements. We have rivets, we have bolts, etc. So it's not too simplified. It looks quite realistic. Maybe there are some issues with paint, but again, this is macro, and macro is not forgiving. Oh, this is something so cool. For me, that's quintessential 1980s. Then tail lamps. Look how they made it. You know, every unit has its own like structure, texture, and it looks very nice and convincing on this side as well. Then we have exhaust, which is, you know, plastic, but there is hole and it's quite deep, and then they even bother to paint it black. We have some suspension, transmission details and some engine details as well. I will turn it, trying to not break anything. So you can see exhaust, you can see ZF transmission, even engine. It's a little bit simplified, you know, compared to the other elements. It's not as detailed, but we have some filters which are ending as just plastic bottom. But even, you know, almost no one would be undoing those three screws holding it together with plate. They still bother to do some details there, and you know, including those air ducts, that's a lot. Other than that, this side is very similar to driver's side, but we have plenty of very interesting details inside. Look, there is fire extinguisher, and there is another fire extinguisher. There is a safety cage, of course. We have I think that's handbrake, that's red thing. We have some switches, we have gearbox shifter with white ending. Oh, I just noticed we have 3 sprinklers, washers. There is harness, of course, extra details on that bucket seat. Steering wheel, very realistic, same as dashboard. So overall, it's very nice model. I presented a Porsche in 1/18 scale made by Minichamps, and I think BMW M1 is better model, at least when it comes to details. I will present you in future another 1/18 scale Minichamps, because we had BMW before there was Porsche. So now it will be time for other of big three, which will be Mercedes. I need to find Audi because I don't have a Minichamps 1/18 scale Audi, so I must fix it as soon as possible. Oh, and by the way, how I could miss the restoring hook. So, this is my proposition for today. I wonder if you like 1/18 scale. Maybe you like BMW M1 E26. That's one of my favorite BMWs. Maybe it's not as famous, maybe that's not like crazy powerful, etc. because normal BMW M1 had like a little over 270 bhp, but it wasn't that heavy. It was around 1300 kilograms, so it was, I will check it because I'm not used to imperial system that much as some of you. I will check it. So less than 3,000 pounds, 2,866 pounds. That's not too heavy. So for late 70s, early 80s, that was something, you know, to respect. It was very, very competitive car. But as usual, all the best for all of you, and see you soon. Bye bye.